the podcast, the air we weep, the air we weep.
Can I use that?
No. You can use that if you want, but I just want everyone to know that it was legitimately terrible on purpose.
I know, that's what makes it great. It's our brand.
Perfect.
It's got a point.
Legitimately terrible on purpose.
Let's start this sucker. Welcome to the podcast, everyone. The Air We Weeb with me, Shawna.
Me, Weebus.
Me, Tim.
And your friendly neighborhood sixth quintuplet ass.
Oh.
Can't you tell by my flowing red hair and me totally not looking the same as everyone, but everyone thinking we look exactly alike?
I have so many words to say about that. But first, we're going to get the show description from Weebus.
This show is about a guy named Futuro. He's the smartest kid in his class, and he has to take care of his younger sister. But he's in quite a bit of debt, so to take care of his debt, he starts tutoring 5 beautiful quintuplets, all with very different personalities. And then stupid harem shit ensues, and they all get married, or something stupid.
Did we say that we were reviewing Quintessential Quintuplets? Because that's what we're reviewing.
We did now.
Sorry, I dropped the ball there, folks.
Or as it's better known in the Japanese...
QQ.
No.
As it's better known in our circle, QQ.
Yeah.
Yes, it is like QQ, the gaming term. Totally not.
Yeah, it's like such
It does
an
make you feel
anime
QQ.
title.
Isn't it 5?
But the Japanese name is Go Tuban no Hanayome.
Wow, that was pretty
I
good.
can't speak Japanese,
That
which is
wasn't
why
bad.
that sounded wrong.
That was okay.
That's alright.
No, it wasn't.
So we'll be talking about spoilers a little bit later. For now, we're just going to give our overall thoughts. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, you can listen to this a little bit, but then you better turn us off after, because we've got words to say. I mean, what was your overall opinion, everybody?
Absolute
How do we
trash.
feel?
It was terrible. I hated it. It was the
Okay.
worst
They
time
tried
of my
so
life.
hard, Weeb. You love trying hard.
Okay.
They
How
were
long did it
trying
take
hard.
us to watch this? We normally, for the audience, watch and record an episode about every week. How long did it take us to watch this one?
Was this about 3
Like
weeks?
a month.
Yeah,
It was like a month.
It was like a month.
I finished the first week and you all drug
but
your feet.
I
This
just
was a
finished
difficult
it.
You are a
watch for
harem
me.
connoisseur, okay? This was trash.
I'm not a connoisseur.
You
No.
are a connoisseur of the harem.
No.
I just want to say that we were misled into watching this, as heard from someone that we thought we trusted, that it was really
Yes.
good. And we were like, oh, a good harem? You don't say. So we decided to watch it. And I
We
know
were
that
lied to.
we
Self-proclaimed anime pope has lied to me. Do not trust Jeff of Mother's Basement anymore. All his recommendations are garbage except for Mob Psycho, which you should all watch.
we can neither confirm nor deny any of that. But I felt like it was really painful for the first half, and then it was okay. That's how I felt. I was like, I don't want to watch this, and then halfway through, I'm like, I am not in physical pain as I watch this. So
Okay,
it
I
improved
can
for
agree.
me. You think so, Weeb? Got better?
Yeah, because, like, in the very beginning, I could, like, hardly watch 2 episodes without being like, I'm about to blow my head off.
Yeah.
And then, towards the end, we're in the spoiler-free, but, like, you know where it turns around.
Yeah.
And then, like, I watched all of it in one night after that.
Nice. Tim, I have a feeling that you liked it a little bit more than me and Weeb. Did you?
Well, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It was
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle for me, where it was enjoyable to a certain point, but there wasn't anything in it that had me really invested in it as a show that made
Yeah.
me want to keep watching it.
Yeah.
Tim's in it for the big titty anime girls.
No,
The
that's actually
waifus.
like one of the biggest weaknesses of the show, I think.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if this is a spoiler. Do we talk about their appearance now, or is that later?
They all look
We
the
can do
same.
that in
Talk about it
Spoiler.
now.
We'll do it in the spoiler. Because I think it might spoil something.
Well, they all look the same. It's in the title. They're quintuplets.
But the
Yeah.
things that I have to say about it in context could be spoilers, so I don't want to do that. But
Okay.
I know a
Um,
couple things that you'll say.
as
so.
far as like the characters go, the girls were fleshed out enough for me. They were okay. They weren't great. The main character was not really likable, and then he got better towards the end, but in the first half you're just kind of like, you're there, I guess. I don't know.
He's not as insufferable as some others, that's for sure.
That is true. He wasn't like capitalizing on fan service moments in the show, which was good. I found like the fan service was at a tolerable level. It wasn't too bad. I never like it, but it wasn't like unbearable where you're like, okay, everyone calm down. It wasn't too bad.
A little bit of the manga I read definitely was,
Oh
so...
no. Oh no.
Let's just say they go to the pool. The water park, to be exact, I guess.
Well, they did go to the hot springs, and that was pretty close.
That was bad, the hot springs. Does everyone recommend this show or not recommend it? So
If you
fast.
like harem and, well, cute designed girls, you're on board for this.
The art was pretty good. In some episodes, I was actually very taken with the art, particularly when we saw some fireworks in a couple episodes. I was like, dang, these are the best anime fireworks I've ever seen. But I wouldn't recommend this to anyone I know or anyone that I don't know.
I could probably recommend this to some people I know.
Yeah.
You shouldn't know.
But also, they'll watch literally anything, including Sword Art Online, so...
Ugh.
See, I have never seen any other harem, so I'm not really sure in terms of where this falls in that genre, but I didn't think it would be as bad as I thought it would be going into it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really going to recommend it, but like if you want to watch it, fine.
Yeah, I feel the same. I'm like, it's a little bit innocuous because it's kind of like whatever, but there's nothing that really gets me to go, I like that aspect of it. I want to recommend it. But it doesn't really, it's not like really harmful either. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, okay.
The best part of the show is definitely how the girls interact with each other, not the main character.
I would agree.
They're more fleshed out as characters, as personalities usually than he is. But let's move into our spoilers section. So if you haven't seen the show, time to turn us off and maybe skip the episode. Don't bother watching this show.
Here's your countdown. Shawna, quick, count in Japanese for me.
I can't remember how. Ichi, ni, san. I think that's 1, 2, 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it?
Okay,
Is it
good.
Ichi or is
Good
it
enough.
Ich? It's fine. Okay.
I don't know, their names have the numbers in them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, there's Ichika was one of them. Itsuki was another.
Does this make us weeps?
Yes. Yes, it does.
The fact that we're doing this makes us weeps.
Yeah.
What was the best part of the show, Tim?
For me, it'd probably be the sisters' bonds with each other and like how that really came through, that they're clearly close and you can see that.
Yeah,
That was
I like
probably
that too.
my favorite part.
Best part.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with Tim. Bonds. Family. Friendship.
Go. Family friendship.
Trying hard.
They didn't try
Well
hard
designed
that
There was
much.
no trying
Yeah,
hard.
there was the opposite.
There
There
wasn't
was
that much.
none.
The one girl tried.
Like
As-
they
no.
were
Two
like
of them tried hard.
sometimes
No, they didn't.
Sometimes they were like trying to study, but I didn't really ever get the sense that their hearts were in it, like I would say if it were a sports anime.
Haiku?
Like
Let's
like
talk about
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu instead.
Why'd you guys do this to me every time?
It's so
You'll
fun.
understand once you watch it.
You know?
Best girl. Who's best girl?
Who's best
Have
girl?
I jumped the gun? Because I just want to talk about best girl.
Y'all already
well,
know.
we can talk about best girl. We didn't get everyone's best points of the show, but maybe there aren't any best points of the show, so we can move on.
There's not.
I just assumed Tim and I were the only ones who actually had best points of the show.
Yeah,
I think me and
would
Shawna are
say
on the same
that.
page. It's nothing.
Yeah,
It's
there's. Yeah, I liked the fireworks.
Fireworks.
The fireworks
The
were my
fireworks
favorite
were good.
character.
The fireworks.
They really lit up those 2 episodes that they were in and made me wonder how much money that studio had to make those, like how detailed the fireworks were. Actually, like I thought more about the fireworks than I thought about any one character's progression in the show.
Were they that good?
They were really good to me. I thought they were just outstanding.
My favorite character in the show, I would have to say, is the rooster from My Little Monster.
From a totally...
Oh, but
That's
for
my
real
favorite.
though,
Your best friend.
Raiha, his little sister in the show.
Oh, she's great.
Okay.
Her character design was also adorable with that like ponytail at the top of her head.
Okay, wait.
It was
I
very
wrote
Little
this down
Sisters.
in my notes. She looks exactly like Agnes from Despicable Me.
I haven't seen Despicable
Oh,
Me.
you're right.
The little girl with the ponytail, she wears overalls and like the same kind of like shirt too.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
So fluffy, I'm gonna
What's
die.
her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agnes from Despicable Me. Like
Are
I
you
even looked it
Googling
up.
her?
Agnes.
I looked it up and they
God.
look exactly the same.
Oh, fun. One of the other names for the show is The Five Wedded Brides.
Okay.
He's gonna marry them all. This is polygamy propaganda. You heard it here first.
So I have a question for Az because are you reading the manga for this?
I read it just for this.
Yeah, because that's pretty new, right? And it's still going, I think.
Yeah. There's like that. There was like maybe 10 chapters post where the anime ended, I think.
So could you summarize
Quote me on
how
that.
like accurate the anime is?
It's like pretty similar from what I got. Like almost exactly. Like some of like the pictures look like they're just like almost directly. I think they made Futaro, or how you say his name, look better in the anime because he looks like a real dweeb in the manga.
Okay, can I talk about my worst part of the show? Because I have a lot to say.
You know, I brought up Best Girls, but we never talked about Best Girls.
But I'm also very passionate about the worst part of the show.
Okay, let's go over Best Girls real quick.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
Best Girls
first,
real quick.
Miku is Best Girl.
Miku is the girl for
See,
him.
I knew you would say that, Az. I
Miku
knew it.
is
Miku
the
is the
girl
girl
Best
for
girl.
him. But I don't know if she's best girl. She's girl for him.
And that's not fair. You know what kind of girls I like.
I know, so I was like, oh man, that's just like that girl.
Miku
Who's
is
best girl
Az.
then?
Oh, my best girl is Ichika.
Yeah, that was very obvious.
Is she the actress?
She,
the short
yeah.
hair?
She was
I
close
find
for
her
me.
I find her like over the top maturity a little annoying.
She fakes it the entire time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
she was like the most observant of all of them, like the most aware. Like she could tell when that Miku had feelings. For,
Yeah, I like that.
For Usagi, how you say it? Uesugi, something like that. So yeah, like to me, she was kind of like the smartest one.
Yeah, she definitely
Even though I
was.
think they say Miku has the best grades.
Yeah, it's because she's obsessed with history.
Yeah, which I mean, she gets points for that.
Which, yeah, like the best reason to be obsessed with something.
Honestly, I don't really remember the other ones as much outside of them all being a little bit more uppity. Like the other three, Yotsuba is the excited one, and then the other two I get mixed up because they're kind of the same.
Yeah, they're very much both the tsundere.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wrote
Yeah,
down.
Nino.
I hate them
So, where is it? Itsuki is the first one that we meet, and she's in the cafeteria. She's the one that eats a lot. She's good with kids. She's real popular. And then Nino's the bitch. Just the bad one. Just the one that we all hate.
Yeah.
She's like the social popular one.
But
Yeah,
I feel
Itsuki
like
is.
Itsuki through the show, we don't see any of that. Like all the stuff that we're originally introduced to her with, we don't see anymore. So I totally forget who Itsuki is, but Nino, I remember, and she makes sense to me. Like, so that's why I kind of group them together, is because
You mentioned she wants to eat every once in a while, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who
Itsuki,
cooks?
Nino is the good cook.
Nino usually is the good cook, and then Miku tries to.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but Miku's food always tastes good. It just doesn't look good.
That's fair.
It's true.
She burned
Or
those
no,
croquettes.
Doesn't he
What is a
fake
croquette?
liking them?
No, he
It's
likes
like a
them, but
It's like a potatoey, like a deep fried potatoey thingy.
Yeah, it's like a battery fried thing.
Yeah.
No, he does like
It goes for some
but
croquettes.
he's just like cheap and doesn't know what good
Yeah.
food is. He has like bad
Yeah,
taste.
he's not picky.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not like, usually in anime when there's a bad cook, it's like everyone's dying. It's not that trope with her cooking.
yeah.
Guys, Miku's best girl. Just admit it. Come to the Miku side.
I don't know if there is a best girl. I don't think I have one.
I think all of y'all can guess mine. Everyone listening can
Is
also.
it Yatsuba?
Huh? Yeah.
I knew it would be.
Of course it is. Who else would it be?
She's cute. I like Yotsuba. And I like her bunny ear ribbon.
Yeah.
She just emits crackhead energy.
Yeah, she's like Shawna.
She's like
You
me with her
guys-
bow.
Yeah.
Okay, this
You guys
leads
want
me...
manga spoilers?
Oh, I was
Manga
this
spoilers.
is really good. Okay, manga spoilers. Let's go.
Are you guys down? So you want to know who the girl he met way back when
Well, wait. Let's
in the good old
let,
days
let's
is?
talk
The
about
girl-
that first. Let's talk about the
The girl
picture.
that inspired him to become a studious person.
Yes,
Yeah.
instead
Who
of
you
a
never find
Yankee-
out on the actual anime.
Who is
Yeah,
it?
you never find out in the anime,
Who is it?
but you find out in the manga in like 2 chapters past where the anime stops.
Tell me. Who is it?
Okay, hold on. I gotta build this up a bit. What's all your guesses?
Well, we were given no evidence whatsoever.
I think it was
on
Miku.
what the girl was like.
Based on how you're introduced to characters, originally I thought it was star-haired girl, Itsuki.
Is it Ichika?
Because she seems like she's the main character, but it's not.
I think
it
it's
Ichika?
I think it's Miku
No.
because like she got really
Is
into
it-
history, and then I think back when they were
No.
a kid.
Is it
no?
Nino?
It's
No.
is it Yotsuba?
It's Yotsuba?
It's
Yes!
Yotsuba.
Yes!
That's why she's so gung-ho at the beginning.
Oh, because does she like remember him?
But then, yeah,
I love
she
that.
remembers him, but he doesn't remember her. And then
She
this is
hides
very
that
sad,
from the
guys.
beginning.
Hold on. What happens is after that, he meets up with a different one of them, thinking it's her, and she gets her heart broken, so she doesn't say anything the entire time. And that's why there's that weird scene where she has him on her lap.
Oh my goodness, why did
What?
we not get any of this information in the anime? It might have been watchable.
It
Speaking
definitely should have been sooner.
speaking
Well-
of
That's
for
non
They pulled that like childhood friends thing out of nowhere.
There is
Okay.
going to be a season 2.
There is.
yeah, as soon
so
as
they might
like
cover that.
as soon as the end came and showed the bride, I was like, "Oh, they're not going to tell us which one it is. They're going to drag this out." And then they didn't tell us which one he's marrying, so they can drag it out. And I was like, "I'm not even going to be mad about this."
Okay, is it
Better
bad?
than Nisekoi, which took the last episode of like 200 some chapters.
I liked seeing Raiha grown up. I was like, "Shoot, girl, you cute."
True.
Is it bad that like this show finished so strong? I might watch the second season.
What?
Yeah. Do it.
After all of your bluster,
Okay, it finished strong.
after all you have said,
The beginning was trash.
it was trash. You're right.
Like
It, like,
absolute garbage.
I think what happened, you know how editors try and like push mangaka to do stuff that would make them popular. So I think they like pushed them into a lot of the tropey stuff.
Yeah, there was
and then
a
as
lot.
it gained popularity, they got more freedom to do what they wanted.
Also, it just bugged me that no one would study for the first half. Like, I'm like, just freaking
I
study.
actually kind of liked that they were so like that's the whole point of the show, and they were so against it. I'm like, huh? I thought they would just start studying and fall in love, but no,
See, I
they
liked.
were like actively against him for like half the show.
I kind of liked that they were like trying not to study, but also like hanging out with him. But I didn't like
What?
that Nino was trying to tear him apart and like kick him out. Like it was. I just hate Nino.
Well, there
Nino's
had
the
to be
worst.
one character that was like completely against him.
Yeah.
I found it confusing though because both Itsuki and Nino were like not a part of the group with studying, and I was like, there should only be one of that. And then Itsuki's character was so much less defined than Nino's that it was just like, okay, two of them aren't here, and they kind of just become one character in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I found that.
Tsuki is clearly the one he's ending up with.
Are you serious?
That's who I
am
was
positive.
thinking of
What?
who it'd be too.
Based on how the show is laid out so far, it's probably gonna be.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Ugh,
What?
I hate
She's the
that.
first one you meet with. She's the first one to meet his family. She has almost the exact same hair color.
Okay,
is
can
the-
we talk about the hair color because I'm so angry about it. It is the worst point of the show. Clearly, this was
They have clearly defined designs to show the difference between them for the viewer.
Yeah.
But nobody else in the
nobody
show
else
realizes.
can tell. So like they're completely different haircuts, different lengths, different colors, and characters in the show are still like, har har, which one am I talking to?
Yeah,
and he's
Isn't
like,
there
that,
a point where Miku literally puts on a wig to become
Itsuki?
Ichi?
Ichika.
Or Ichika, yeah.
Ichika.
Yeah.
Uh,
But like
it's-
there's
He
that
puts on a wig, so they clearly they don't have the same.
there was
hair.
that part where
It's-
they try to sneak into the school past the teacher.
And the
And they
teacher's
all
just
pretend
like,
to be
wow, that girl's
Yatsuba."
come in and out a lot. And it's like, no, that's like 5 different people clearly with very 5 different
Okay.
kinds
Yeah,
of
You
hair.
even
Not gonna lie,
Futuro
though.
tried to do it.
That gag where he tries to be
It
an
got
officer
me.
though was like
That was
really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
It
that one
almost
got me.
worked.
It was funny.
It just drove me crazy though because it felt like the epitome of a black and white and like manga becoming an anime, and the anime creators going, let's make all their hair real different, and
But
like
their hair,
like
like in the colored panels though of the manga, their hair's still different.
then there's no excusing it. It's just, it drives me so crazy because it's like, don't show us like a flash forward of the wedding and now I know based on the hair color that it's one of like 2 characters instead of 5.
Yeah.
Like, because that hair color to me was more like, it was to me, it could have been Miku or it could have been Itsuki. It's no one else's hair color.
I think it's Itsuki. I want it to be Miku, though.
Yeah, I want it to be
She's
Miku.
best girl, but she's also very set up to be the girl who's going to have her heart broken, so...
Well, Weeb, you can tell us after you watch season 2, which you're real excited about, apparently.
I'm not really
Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll cover season 2.
Oh, no.
Let us make Shawna suffer.
Hey, what's...
Shawna, would you want to do gamers?
I will do what I have to do to survive.
That's fair.
That's my answer to that question.
Wow, this got very serious really fast.
What's our
Can we talk about an episode called Liar McLiarface? Because that's hilarious.
That is absolutely hilarious. I noticed that title and I was like, I'm back on board with this show.
Wait,
just
what?
because.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, there was an episode called Liar McLiarface.
Episode 7.
Yeah. Which episode was that?
Episode 7.
What happened?
I'm looking at the episode list.
He lied about something.
I don't remember. It's too long ago.
He lied, but I don't remember what he lied about.
Or no, wait. Or is that where... is that during the fireworks?
No, that's way past the fireworks.
Oh, right. Episode 4 and 5.
Listen,
fireworks.
I remember the fireworks. That is way past the fireworks.
Oh, it's the one where he spends the night and then like Miku walks in and sleeps in the bed with him.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
What does he
They
lie
made
about?
a way too big of a deal of that.
They did. That was on Miku.
Yeah.
Also, like, who cares? Right?
He does. It's Japan.
Like,
They'll openly sell porn in the streets, but this is too much.
you know what? The first second of episode 7 is some real good looking food. It's like a fancy.
Is that where
Anime
they're in
food
the?
is the
Is that when
best.
they're in the inn and they have the feast?
No, they're still
No.
at the apartment.
Oh yeah, every time they show the food, it is really, really nice animation. Just like the fireworks, the food looks quite good.
The
in this show.
animation and the art, just how it looks, is amazing.
It's very
Yeah.
bright and crisp, I find.
I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very clean.
It looks very appealing.
Best character, the fireworks, then the food.
Yes, and then Yotsuba.
And then the little sister.
yes.
Yeah, and then the
No,
little
you
sister.
guys are still sleeping on Ichika.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
Ichika was a close second.
She's too fake for
Here's
me.
She's an actress.
I have all the girls
So-
listed out in waifu material order, and
Oh, boy.
Ichika was in number 1 until Yotsuba was just the best.
Yatsubud.
Till she smiled.
I would like Ichika more if she didn't like him so easily. Like she broke and she ended up liking him at the end. I know they're all gonna end up liking him, but like the way her whole character was built up to me was like, okay, you're like the mature one, you're the one who can like kind of sense what's going on with everyone. And then when she ended up liking him, it was like she was letting me down personally.
It's because he's the first guy that's been reliable to her.
What was the moment that she fell for him?
When
it
they
was
were locked in the-
when she started crying that he said that he wouldn't dance with her. It was like right after that.
I thought it was way before that, like with
Yeah,
her
it was
audition.
definitely the fireworks.
No, I
and
thought
then they
it was the
did
audition.
dance.
I'm pretty sure it started by the
I
fireworks.
think that she was doing a real good job at holding it back, and then it crashes through the dam.
Shawna just hates meeps. Let's just...
I don't hate meeps. I love meeps.
Let's go there.
I wish
Does
I
everyone
going there right
wait?
now.
Do our
Shawna
Shawna
listeners
hates meeps.
do our listeners know what meeps are?
I don't believe so.
No, that's half the fun is they don't know what meeps are.
That's
Well, they
not
should
fun.
know. They want to
Shawna,
be in on the joke.
Tell them what meeps are.
Okay, so meeps are when you have feelings for somebody. You have the meeps, and if you have sad feelings for them, they're the moops.
Yeah, so there's a lot of meeps and moops.
A lot of meeps and moops. A lot of moops from Miku in this show. She seems sad a
Poor
lot of the
Miku.
time to
The
me.
Miku moops.
The Miku.
Miku moops.
Wait, is moop when someone makes you sad?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
it's like it's when someone you like makes you sad. In particular,
Oh, okay. I actually
because
didn't
the
know what
meeps
that
are
was.
when it's like you like someone and you're feeling
Sometimes
excited.
they don't
about
even
it.
directly contribute to the moops. The moops just happen.
Yeah. Okay, who's the best ship I guess you're all just gonna
What?
pick your best girl.
No, Miku.
No,
Miku
yeah.
and Miko. Miku.
Miku's best ship.
Yeah.
I think
Miku's best girl, but like she's not gonna end up.
I think it's
No, but
Itsuki
she's
is actually better for him.
Yeah.
What?
They make the better couple.
Okay, what I'm
What?
getting from this whole episode is that I've been sleeping on Itsuki is who I've been sleeping on. I just would
Because
forget
you keep confusing
she's
her
there.
with Nino's, so like all the positives are outweighed by Nino's negatives.
I don't
Because
really,
she doesn't get covered until the manga.
I don't really like confuse them when they're on screen. I just forget about them the second that they're off screen because
Why?
I don't know why.
so-
Why do y'all like Itsuki?
They're so tsundere, you don't want to exist.
Particularly
in that
Itsuki
same space.
is who I forget. I remember Nino because it's like, oh, she's the mean one.
Yeah, it's because
But-
like what you said, that she is less defined by like her personality,
Yeah,
like the other ones are.
At first we get her personality, but then we just get that she's difficult for no reason for many episodes, and then we start to see other things, and it's like, wait, what? And I don't know. She kind of fell through the cracks for me, and now I'm upset because everyone loves her, and I missed out on it.
You know what the first time where the similar looks thing actually played out properly? Skiing.
Right, yeah.
Where she faked being, dang, I'm so bad at
Ichika.
names. Ichi.
Ichika.
I'm just gonna call them Ichi.
She pretends to be Ichika.
Yeah.
I feel like they pretend to be everybody at some point.
I didn't understand why she pretended to be Ichika. I didn't understand.
I
Oh, at
also
the
didn't
end.
understand.
On the
Because
ski
didn't she say she thought he was mad at him? Or he was mad at her?
Oh.
Yeah,
I just got that she wanted to, like, see what type of person he is, but I was like, wait, why? What?
Okay, I think
It's like they had a fight before then, didn't they?
Did they?
no,
Am I crazy?
No, they did.
they.
But they made up when they studied.
Well, there was this
remember?
thing that she was afraid he was like her father.
But that wasn't developed enough. It was like one line she
Yeah.
mentioned, and I was like, wait, what? What's her father have to do with this? I felt like out of the whole show, that was the thing that I didn't understand that I felt was dropped from a writing perspective. Like, it just was not substantiated because I couldn't follow that plot thread through, and I kind of felt annoyed that I was like, I do not fully understand what's going on here, and it annoyed me extra because it's with Itsuki, who I also feel like I constantly forgot about. So it's like this blind spot for me watching the show, and I was like, am I stupid? Like, and I don't think that's the case.
No, I just don't
did
think
you-
it was probably as balanced as it needed to be. Like
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah, for
characters.
sure.
Did you guys understand that, though? Like, that whole thing? Like, I did not understand why she was pretending.
No, it was
I
weird.
think
Who knows? She seems to not have any rhyme or reason to anything she does, so...
It's frustrating now that I've been told she's the bride woman.
She's gotta be, right?
I
Yeah.
guess,
It just makes
yeah,
sense.
I
It
guess.
did
think
bother
so.
me. Okay, so the reason that I like Yotsuba and Ichika so much is because literally they're the only ones that don't lie. The rest of them lie all the time.
What are
about
you doing?
everything. Okay,
Ichika's literal whole arc is about her lying to her family.
okay, she's
She
very
does lie a
straight-
lot.
That's true. Yotsuba doesn't lie. That's why she's the best.
Yotsuba, yeah, Yotsuba.
Except she lies to herself.
What?
Yotsuba?
Yeah, totally.
Well, I
Why?
mean-
She tries to lie to herself about her feelings. the
Apparently,
entire time.
Yotsuba has been lying this whole time by not telling Futaro that she knows him from before.
Yeah.
Wow, they're all liars. 5 little liars.
They're
Yeah.
all the worst.
5 little liars.
It's a
Somebody
neat-
calls Zoe the new Pretty Little Liars is right here.
Also, I have a Rachel shout out. She calls Pretty Little Livers small attractive
Livers.
small attractive deceivers. And it's really
Good
funny.
name, good name.
I like
It is
that.
hilarious. She's like, I'm watching the Deceivers right now. I can't talk. So we can't pick a best boy because there's literally just one, and
He's
then his
terrible.
dad, and
He's
then
the worst.
her dad.
Best boy is his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because even though he's a bum, at least he loves his kids.
yeah.
Does
the dad's
he?
okay.
No, remember what's the kid's name? The sister, Raya.
Raiha.
Yeah, Raiha. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna marry someone better than you or my brother." And the dad was like, "You'll never get married. You're gonna stay with me forever." That was weird.
Oh no, he was just like, "Don't leave me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely did not say anything
Don't
along
make
the lines of
him
what he said.
sound malicious."
He just didn't want to be alone.
So we're going into the sound and voice acting part, I just want to say that it would almost fill me with rage every single episode when the song would start and all of their stupid voices calling his name would start at the same time. I hated that.
But
I hated it.
I like OPs where the characters sing because they're neat.
They can sing, but I don't want them all talking at me at once. Like in a really annoying, demanding way.
But did you like the song as a whole?
Yeah, it was alright. I loved the ending. The ending song.
Oh, it was a good song.
That was a jam.
The visuals I needed
I
to
never
not
listened to
have
the
in my
ending,
life.
not once.
You didn't listen to it?
No, I don't.
The visuals were terrible.
Yeah, I've never,
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
I've never seen
It's
or
like,
listened
here's
to the
some
ending.
fan servicey pictures as we scroll from the top to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now in the next picture.
But the music was great.
I liked the
for
music. It
both.
was like really cool. I don't
Good
really
oldies.
remember the actual I don't really remember like the visual part of either song, to be honest.
Pretty bubbly. The beginning part, the opening.
Did
I recall.
anything stand out to you guys in the voice acting? Was there any standout that was like you win best voice acting person?
Not really, but it was all pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
solid
fuck.
voice acting. It's just nothing really stood out as being better or worse than anything else.
Yeah, no one was really annoying sounding.
They all played their parts.
Yeah, there was no All Might really hitting it
No.
out of the park, but
Will there ever be an All Might?
There
There
will
was
never
no
be.
Shinigami.
Or death is the best.
let's give it our out of 10 reviews. Tim, out of 10, Quintessential Quintuplets.
I'm between a 6 and a 7 right now.
Wow, generous.
Okay.
Generous. Alright, I think I'm gonna probably just give it a 6.
Oh, don't let me influence you.
Tim gives it.
I do feel like I
8.7,
give things higher
too
than they
much fun.
should be.
Wow,
but
Tim, did you just give the first 10 out of 10?
No, definitely
Whoa.
not.
Wowee!
Didn't. Oh no, wait.
Az, what do you give
This
it?
is like a 10 for harem, probably.
Okay.
Probably you. I don't know. Maybe. From what I can gather, I gave it a 6.
Okay.
It was a fun time, I guess. That's points. Other times it was a slog. It was okay. Miku's best girl though.
Weeb.
I gave it a 2.
What?
Whoa.
Remember, this is the man who gave a 0 to My Little Monster.
Yeah, you can't give it a 2. It was
Why not?
because
That's
it's
bad.
not literal torture that is like terribly
Okay,
done.
okay, here's what I'll say then. The second half, 7. The first half, 1.
But it based on there are still factors that like bring it up past
We
1.
fluctuate
You know
The
a
art-
lot.
I do fluctuate a
Is
lot.
what I'm learning. One Punch Man's gonna be a 10 out of 10, and this is gonna be a 2.
Do y'all
That's
know?
just the way we work.
Do y'all know how many explosions there were in this whole show? How many explosions were
A
there?
lot of emotional explosions.
No, there were no
Oh, yeah.
explosions, and there was no working hard.
So many emotional explosions.
Okay, fine.
I
I'll be
think
fair
I-
and give it a 5. How about that?
Yeah, I'm with Weeb. I'd give it between a 5 and a 6. I gave it a 5 on my anime list. I'm not sure if I can go up to 6 because of how much I didn't enjoy watching it. I'd have to probably go with 5, but I could be persuaded maybe to go up to 6.
I think it's a 6
Think of
because
Miku.
there's more redeeming qualities about it than I thought there would be.
Yeah, see, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
like it's not a bad show. I just didn't enjoy it. That's why I gave it a 5, just because it's average to me. But towards the end, I did like things a lot more, but I still wasn't over mostly not enjoying it. So I don't know. 5 for me, but we'll see if I change my mind.
I was able to finish it, so that's more than I can say for some shows we've reviewed.
That's true. Good
A lot
job.
of shows actually we've covered.
What? I've only not watched My Little Monster.
I thought there was another. Never mind.
No, just the one.
Ignore me. Hey, what about other recommendations anyone got?
I am going to just go ahead and recommend a reverse harem, and I'm just going to go with Aran High School Host Club because it's a fun reverse harem that I do enjoy.
I actually know one, surprisingly. I think if you like this show, you should definitely check out Haikyuu.
Yes.
This is his stick.
Why was that
Stick.
even a surprise to me? I was like, oh wow,
Yeah,
Weebus
y'all-
knows a harem.
Y'all knew where I was coming from that whole time.
I didn't. I was
IQ's definitely a harem. All those boys.
all those
with
boys
one ball.
With one volleyball. Who's the volleyball gonna pick?
The volleyball is the one that is the main character, and they're all the boys to choose from.
Who will volleyball pick?
The Bachelor volleyball edition.
They're all sundays.
What?
Hey, Tim, what's your recommendation?
I would recommend New Girl because that's basically a reverse harem.
Like
New
the
Girl, you
wait,
can't recommend
wait,
real people.
wait,
Another
okay. New Girl? Like,
Wait a second.
I wrote that in my notes. Like, this is what I was thinking of when I was watching the show. Like, oh,
Okay.
this must be what New Girl's like, and that's why everyone likes it.
New Girl, I actually do really like New Girl.
I like New Girl. It can be really stupid sometimes, but I do like it.
Who
Because
are
it's
all
all
the
about
sisters
like
like
this
though?
girl living with some dudes, right? Like in an apartment or something.
Yeah, I would say Jess is a Yotsuba.
Okay, this is super off topic.
And no.
I'm gonna close this off with my recommendations. I'm just gonna steal directly from Crunchyroll because it was what I was gonna recommend anyways. And Nisekoi.
Nino would be Schmidt.
If you want something insufferable to watch through about a man trying to choose between girls,
Nisekoi.
it also recommends gamers, but I don't think that's true. You could also probably watch True Love Ru. Just be warned. It's also kind of insufferable. What other harems do I know? They're all insufferable.
What was
really.
that one that you guys
So
were talking
I'm gonna...
about? As you and Mark, an
Me and
anime
Mark?
that you said you would probably watch over this one. Domestic something.
Oh no, don't watch Domestic Anjo, aka Domestic Girlfriend. Don't watch
Oh, I've
that.
heard of that.
It's bad. We'll probably cover it at some point though. For Steve.
For Steve. All right.
We gotta have Steve on.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
one of us goes away or has to miss an episode, Steve should do it.
Oh, are you saying Steve's gonna take my place?
Why did you just assume it would be you?
We have to get a new Texan, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. One Texan at all times. All right, Tim, you got a weeb word of the day for us?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. My wee word of the day is Fansa Bisu.
Oh my.
What? I don't know this one.
It's a long one.
This is
Fansa
new to me.
Bisu. It means
What's it mean?
fan service. All of the fan service in this show was insane. But
See,
I
I
think that's
felt
to
like-
be expected because it's from like male audiences, right?
I like that word.
I
It's
felt
actually
like
pretty tame.
I thought it was pretty tame for
Okay,
as far
compared
as
to,
fan
like,
service goes.
Seven Deadly Sins, yeah, but I still felt like
Seven
every
Dead is literally
episode,
just-
like it was like very subtle stuff, like the boobs, like it would be like a close up, and they'd like
Yeah.
jiggle or something, and like
Yeah,
and there would be like upskirts and stuff like that.
Boob physics.
Like,
just like the
there's a
boobs
lot of
were a
that.
character of their own. Like just the
Exactly.
quintuplets boobs, always
True
featured.
best girl.
Best
and
girl,
I mean
the boobs.
that hot spring
They
scene
weren't just
was
quintuplets.
ridiculous.
They were whatever 10 is.
5 girls,
Decibel-
10
decituplets?
boobs, and 1 nerd. That should have been my synopsis.
But the boobs they are attached to girls with personalities, so you got to give
Yeah,
them
at
that.
least the
But-
girls
You
have
literally just said
personalities.
the boobs are a character of their own.
Oh, dang, we messed up, guys. We forgot to plug the email. Well, I was supposed to cold cut after we were the day and everything.
It's okay, we
give
can
us
break the rules.
Email.
Yeah,
The email is theairweeweeb@gmail.com. Send us things that Weeb will do to punish himself. Also, like songs. Seriously, I still use this stupid song. Although I might use the Shawna song that you probably heard at the beginning of this.
The Shawna jingle.
I
I'll have to
didn't.
figure out how to clip it.
Shauna,
I
can
don't
you
know
sing
why.
it again for us?
I don't remember what it was.
The Weeb word of the day is...
We're gonna have a Weeb word jingle too.
We need a Weeb word jingle, too. Please. Weeb, what are you going to do as punishment this
I-
week?
Have put no thought into this.
Wait, we have to.
I think
wait,
you
what?
should...
What is the amount of listeners we have to get this time?
5 more than last time. If we get 5 more new listeners than last time,
Okay.
we will ask 5 girls out on a date at the same
That's
time.
not true. Wait, should I? That'd actually be kind of
If we
funny.
if we get 5 more listeners than last time,
How about no, I already have a hinge. I said I'd make a hinge. I already made a hinge with ostriches.
You made a joke hinge with ostriches.
It's great. I love it.
Make a real one and take all 5 girls out on the same date.
Weeb
It's
is
just not
I
prime
don't remember what Weeb looks like.
waifu material.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
Prime
Tim, I'm
wife.
blushing.
Hey, what's the second Weeb word of the day,
What?
Tim?
A second one,
Say waifu.
waifu. No, I want to save that one.
Yeah, we gotta save it.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Or
good
Wait,
his true waifu, Natsumika.
Who?
Wait, what is Weeb gonna do?
I
Is he
don't know.
Actually going out on
No,
a
I'm
date
not
with
going
someone?
out on a date.
Just do the fireworks, like I
Do
said.
the fireworks.
What will I do with fireworks? Just
He'll
set off
do
fireworks?
Or
Real
cook.
life fireworks.
Make something like me now.
Sure. If I can get fireworks.
Score an A+ on your boat army test.
I got a pretty decent score on my boat army test, actually.
If he doesn't get an A+, he will, I don't know, we'll figure out a
I
punishment.
already took it.
Oh
I
yeah.
already took my
We
test.
also have. We
Ah.
have to pick we have to tell them what anime we're doing next.
Yes.
Are you guys ready for the greatest court case in all of history?
Oh no.
The defense and the prosecution of One
One
Punch Man.
Punch Man.
Woo! Dude. this
Are
On
we
the
doing-
defense, we have Weebus and Az. On the prosecution, we have Shawna and Tim. And the judge is I, Az.
and me, Matt.
How come you get to
we're
be the
bo-
judge?
We're both on 1 second.
Okay, I might bring in a 5th member judge.
We
to
should
be
have
the
Steve
judge.
on.
Here's a question: Are we doing season 1 and season 2?
Season 1 and 2.
I think we
Both.
should do both.
Here's the
Oh.
thing. Okay, here's.
Suffer.
I don't think that,
So we
okay,
never have to do it again.
as cut this from the podcast because I don't think anyone wants to hear this. But
Half the fun of being the editor is I can make myself look the best.
I want to edit this one.
okay.
Too bad, so sad. We ended this somewhere along the way. Thanks for joining us on this episode of The Air We Weeb. The Weeb word of the day was...
Waifu.
Fansabisu.
It wasn't waifu.
Oh, fan service.
Fansabisu.
But
Yes.
in Japanese.
Also,
Fancy Versu.
what's our email?
The Air
That
We
failed
Weeb at
square.
gmail.com.
Email us things. Thanks.
Yeah. Also, send Why Miku is Best Girl to Failed Squared at nanoland.ca.
No, it's Yotsuba.
No, Miku.
Yotsuba.
Yeah, we're gonna end it there.
No.
And now we're stopping.
No.